Hey everybody, thank you for joining me today on the My Bourbon Journey Whiskey Review channel. So today we're going to be taking a look at from High West Distillery. This is going to be their double rye. This is a little bit different. So this is going to be a pick from Don's Liquors and Wines. This is going to be finished specifically in what's called a Pineau de Charentes barrel. So if you want to do a little Google search on that as to what that is, it's a very interesting kind of fortified wine, so to speak. So if you want to do, again, a little bit of research as to what that is and the finishing that this will kind of implement on the whiskey, it's kind of a very interesting thing. So specifically, this one's going to be bottled at 99 proof or 49.5% ABV. Mash bill undisclosed. It's a blend of all straight rye whiskeys, you know, through the High West Distillery. I believe there's some of their own distillate with, I think, some of their stuff that they still will source at times. Age statement, non-age stated. We do know, however, that they're all blends of straight rye whiskeys, so we know it's a minimum of 2 years on the ages of the ryes. And MSRP on this one specifically is right around that $50 price point. So, all right, let's take a look at the color on this one. So as you can see, kind of like a lightish copper type of color, like maybe a light amber color on it. So again, moving around the glass a little bit. Nice oils on the glass. That's nice to see. I believe these are all non-chill filtered. This bottle specifically is going to be from barrel number 17759. And again, this was finished in those the Pineau de Charentes barrels for 8 months. So a nice finishing time on those. So all right, let's get into the nose on this. Oh boy, it's very fragrant right away. Really nice rye spice on this one, obviously. You get a lot of that, I'll say immediately, like this wine influence or almost a cognac type of influence on this one. It's like fragrant, tangy, like very, very vibrant on the nose. Really nice mint note to it as well. A little bit of like herbal notes, like maybe a pine on this. Nice honey note there. And some of the like green fruits, like a green grape, maybe like a pear type of note on this. But very fresh, like a nice fresh fruit aspect to that. Yeah, like very citrusy. Maybe even a slight like nutty characteristic, and maybe that comes back to like that pininess or just the herbal aspect that's there. Yeah, really nice nose, but it's very vibrant. It's very like new fresh fruit, something along those lines. But that cognac is kind of there on it. That's what it really reminds me of the most, I would say. All right, let's get into the taste part. That's the most important part. Cheers. Yeah, again, just like the nose, very bright, fresh, like kind of the green citrus or just the green fruits, the fresh fruit that's there. Really nice spice that's there on it. Kind of a medium oak that's there as well. Maybe a touch of like youthfulness, maybe from the rye. Maybe there is a little bit of a younger rye in this one, but again, that fresh green fruit is there, and still kind of reminds me of a lot of that just that cognac aspect that's there. Maybe some of the grape part of it. You know, I know the brandy part for us, you know, cognac from the cognac region of France, but there's just this nice cognac. It's drying. It starts to kind of dry out fairly quickly, but I would say anybody who enjoys a good like rye whiskey that's finished in a cognac kind of barrel, you get that kind of influence, I would say, to it. Yeah, medium oak that's there. maybe even a touch of like a little bit of like a leather aspect. I wouldn't go as far as maybe saying tobacco. Tobacco starts to get a little bit more on the pungent and like a very, it's very like kind of a distinct part from the tobacco, but I'm not really getting this. This is more of the drying aspect that you kind of associate with like a nice leather to it. But I would say with this one, again, just going back to, you know, the fresh fruits that are there. Again, very bright, vibrant, you know, fragrant, tangy, all of that. It's a lot of that with that nice kind of, you know, again, cognac aspect, I think that it's got to it. So it's really nice. I mean, it's a different profile, and I've not seen anything finished in, you know, these Pineau de Charentes barrels before. So I don't know if that's something that's very popular here in the States, or more of a French thing or whatever it is, but it's an interesting profile. And again, the only thing I can associate this to is, again, something finished in like a cognac barrel. It's got, again, that drying aspect, a little bit of that, you know, kind of the green, maybe fresh fruit that's there. I mean, I know the cognac that we associate is, I believe, a red grape actually, but this for me is just, there's something about it that it's got that really nice, just bright, fresh fruit aspect, and the cognac part is what kind of keeps, you know, coming to mind with what this is. But finish wise, I would say it's probably on the longer side of medium. Again, you're still left with a lot of those nice, fresh, like green fruits, you know, again, the grape, maybe even a little bit of like a pear aspect, little bit of oak that's there. It's a little drying, so you do get a little bit of that leather, you know, on it. But again, the cognac is definitely, you know, there, or that aspect, I should say. So there you have it. So again, that's my interpretation of this finished whiskey. Again, this is a Don's Liquors and Wines pick, and they always do a really nice job. So I'll have linked in the description below if you'd like to try to find this bottle specifically. But again, I think it's a nice sipping rye whiskey, and if nothing else, it's something that's different, and that's always nice. Like the finish on this, that it's something, again, also a little bit different as well. So with that being said, I want to say thank you so much for tuning into another one of my reviews. If you'd like to follow me, you can on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all of those places at My Bourbon Journey. If you'd like to help support or contribute to the channel, you can through my Patreon page, which I'll have linked in the description below. So again, from High West Distillery, this is their double rye, Don's Liquors and Wines, again, finished in the Pineau de Charentes barrel. So with that being said, again, thank you so much for tuning into another one of my reviews. And as always, it's about the journey and not the destination. Cheers.